Hey, how's it going? Checking in for today. I've been in Brighton. I'm still in Brighton now, about to drive home. Big little horse, actually. Been doing a lot of speaking today at this entrepreneurs event by my one-time and mentor and all-time inspiration, Dan Meredith, who is he runs a Facebook group called Coffee with Dan, and I think it's grown to about 16,000 people, and it's just so highly engaged. In fact, it was the genesis of the idea for On the Wagon as well, which is a completely different type of group, but it's still the inspiration really did come from Coffee with Dan. So he wasn't even kind of doing most of the presenting today. He was emceeing, and he had must have been about 10 different speakers up on the stage over the course of probably about 8 hours, actually. Maybe 9, maybe 7 hours, but a long day and lots of different types of presentation topic content, but also different types of and styles of presenter as well. Some of them were clearly subject matter experts with really good content, but just not really comfortable with being on a stage and presenting, and did just a phenomenal job. There's about 200 people in the room, so it wasn't a small deal. If you're a bit nervous about presenting, to get up on a stage like that and do it, even if you're really confident that you know your stuff. And I mean, I made reams of notes, and not just notes of what I can do, but also kind of other ideas that were sparked off from that for things I can do with other areas of my business and my speaking stuff as well. Made some really good notes for some ideas I had for what I can do with this keynote I've got in April. It was, I don't know, because there were some other presenters there who were apparently very good and did a lot of speaking and presenting that actually didn't really come off as well. And I think there's something very authentic about just getting up on a stage and sort of bearing a soul and just being natural, which is, when you've not been trained to speak, is sort of your only option. And when you can kind of see through the nerves and what that does physiologically and how it can change voice and breath rate, when you can kind of look through that, actually the presentation style was really natural and comfortable and relaxing to listen to as well, which is kind of an interesting experience. And I haven't been to that many events like this recently, but whenever I do, I tend to watch and listen for the content, but also the style of the presenter. And today, as I said, was a bit of a mix of expertise with presenting, and I took an awful lot away from watching everybody at work, basically watching them deliver in their own particular style. And as I said, loads of notes were taken. Next stop is to make sure I can put that into a format that I'm actually able to use. I'm pretty good at doing that now, making sure that I actually have some proper takeaways, not just more stuff that I know, stuff that I should do, but things that I could just go and do on Monday. I can get on with doing some of these things. So a good use of the day. As I said, I'm about to drive back now, which is a couple of hours, so I'm going to head off. I've had plenty of coffee today, so I've got no danger of falling asleep or being sleepy on the way home. Probably not until into the early hours of tomorrow morning at this rate. So I will check in again tomorrow and give you another update on what I've been doing in pursuit of my goal of more firmly establishing myself as a professional motivational wellbeing speaker. Catch you tomorrow. Bye for now.